We are
Mr. Lizard.
Your captain is losing his battle.
Good evening, ladies and gentle folk. Welcome to this live. This is my dumb theory. I have a video on this, is that your brain is actually predominantly evolved to map terrains. So if you want to map your relationship, you're going to map it as though it was terrain. The problem with mapping everything as though it were land, as though it was the terrain, is there's no time. There's no time in a map that is just terrain. There's like an inability to sort of have a nuanced topography of emotions. So we tend to be time blind and emotion deaf, especially when we're in survival mode. Especially when we're in survival mode, like time just ceases to exist, and emotions, they're the first things to toss out of the hot air balloon when it's struggling. It's like you don't need them. What you need, so Mr. Lizard goes, everybody shut up. Everybody shut, no time, no emotions, shut up. Mr. Lizard is only a mapper. He's like Mr. Wolf in Reservoir Dogs. I'm gonna come. You need to throw that body over there. You need to get some cleaning equipment. You need to move those brains. You need to put the blanket down. Okay, I'm out of here.
That gives us 40 minutes to get the fuck out of Dodge. Which, if you do what I say, when I say it, should be plenty. Now, you got a corpse in a car, minus the head in a garage. Take me to it.
He's Mr. Wolf, but he's Mr. Lizard. And he says, okay, we're in an emergency now. Everybody shut up. Because he has no authority on the deck of the Starship Enterprise that is your brain until there's an emergency. He's nobody. He's like some weird, crazy guy, some old guy who sits in his cell in his room. And then when there's an emergency, he's number one and he just takes over. So the reptilian brain is really trying to help. Mr. Lizard is like sending out alarms and going, watch out. And it's like, you know, shut down the reactor beams, shut down the turbines on level 2. Everything focuses on either shields or lasers or running away really quickly through hyperspace or negotiating with the enemy through the TV screen on. And you'd be like, well, you've actually diminished the oxygen levels. Well, oxygen, some oxygen. It's not going to do you any good if everybody dies. You see the metaphor? Things that you would need to thrive and live your life. Mr. Lizard's like, no. It's like our rations are down to 200 calories a day. We're going to die. And they'd be like, well, you're not going to die today. You might die in a month, but this is the way it is. It's an emergency takeover. A reptilian reaction is an emergency takeover. That's PTSD. It's not supposed to be a lifestyle. It's not supposed to last for years. It's supposed to be like, listen, Mr. Lizard is on deck. Everybody shut up. And it is literally shut the hell up. Including Spock, including Kirk. So your prefrontal lobes, your logic, your reasoning. No. Shut up. Your heart, your sense of right and wrong, your sense of intuition, your Captain Kirk. Shut up. Mr. Lizard's in charge. All life systems focus on fight, shoot the enemy, run like hell away, up shields, or negotiate. I don't want to hear anything else. But the problem is, with the Starship Enterprise, the sensors are broken and it thinks the threat's still there 25 years later. All those those Klingons who are attacking it, they're dead or moved on, or they just like became hippies or something. They went like quarter of a century ago, but we can still see them on the sensors. And whilst we can still see them, we're hallucinating them, we're imagining them, Mr. Lizard is still in control.